taking hormones.
Okay. Do you know why some kids need hormones when they're still minors? Okay.
No.
Okay, awesome. Kids go through puberty, right? You go through puberty before the age of 18. So permanent changes will happen to your body regardless, whether you take HRT or you don't. So sometimes HRT is very beneficial for a child because their puberty is directly causing them distress. It's causing them gender dysphoria. So it's best to have the child go through the puberty that aligns with their identity that'll give them the best outcome in life. Thanks, Tweener. The earliest age for HRT is 14. It's very rare to start that early. Typically, it's more like 16.
Yeah, are you against like any other forms of healthcare for kids, like any sort of medications for kids or procedures for kids, except for like trans kids? Is this the only one that you have contention for?
Yeah, I mean, I am concerned about kids on medication in general. I think a lot of kids are misdiagnosed.
So,
by people that aren't doing their job properly.
yeah. So do you know the rate as far as detransitioners, like when they're older? Do you know the rate of that happening?
I don't.
So it's less than 1%, which means they're getting this right over 99% of the time.
Okay.
It's a very, very, very low percentage. In fact, I think it's one of the lowest percentages with any other procedures that we have, like on in the medical industry. But sometimes children do need the gender affirming care in order to have, like Mel was saying, have a good life or even survive. Like this is like life-saving medication that some kids require. This is not something that you can walk into you can't walk into a doctor's office and they're gonna throw hormones at you to put your kids on. That's not how it works. There is a process that you have to go through, a very stringent process, and I can't think of words today. There's procedures and the processes that are set in place by the WPATH that you have to do in order to even receive these medications.
Okay.
Did you have any questions? Are there any questions about that or?
No, I mean, I really can't speak for, the parents of children that are going through this. I mean, I don't know what that's like.
Sure.
So, I'm just on here to kind of get more educated.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. So, what's a good resource, Mel, for someone to get more education on this, as far as like online?
On gender affirming care, there's
gender affirming care.
The WPATH, actually, the WPATH guidelines, the World Professional Association for Transgender Health. They have the youth guidelines and the adult guidelines.
Yeah, I mean it respectfully. And it's like, I was like a hot mess as a teenager. And I just want to make sure that this is something that, they're mature enough to grasp.
Sure. Yeah. And they are.
Teenagers may not be,
Well, I will say this, like people have an inherent sense of self, like intrinsically, like who you are. Like, did you know you were a girl? Did you know your gender identity was a girl at like 4?
I'm gay.
Okay.
So I didn't, as a teenager, I was very confused.
Oh, for sure. So I wouldn't even necessarily call that confusion. I'd call that more like exploring your sexuality, and that's okay. But like, as far as your gender identity, like, did you know that you were a girl?
No, I sometimes I felt like, when I had crushes on girls, I felt more boyish. I was a little confused at times. Sometimes I did want to, be a boy in a way. Yeah. I
So
was.
that might have been societal though. Like that might have been what you were taught, right? Were you taught that girls were supposed to be attracted to boys?
I mean, yes. I mean, it's just right. I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, for sure. So you were kind of pushed into that like box, like they said that you have to only boys can like girls, only girls can like boys, and so like that was forced on you.
Right.
The
No, it's the
heteronormative.
opposite. Correct.
Right. But trans kids know the gender that they are, just like you knew your gender when you were young. Like I knew my gender when I was young. Trans kids know their gender identity. They know. There's not like it's persistent. It's every single day. They're saying, "Mom, this is my gender. This is who I am," and so we're trying to just advocate for those kids to not experience any harm to themselves or anything else or from society, and just say, listen, let kids be trans. If they're trans, there's nothing that you can do, but you can give them the health care that's needed for sure.
Yeah, I kind of have something to add because I'm going from something personal, which is that my best friend, her nephew, which was born female, said to their parents, you know, I feel as if I'm a boy, and if this doesn't happen for me, I will unalive myself. So the parents were very supportive. The teenager started hormones. Everything, you know, seemed to be good. And that child still unalived themselves. So.
Okay. That's because it's still.
I'm sorry to say that, but I mean, you know, it kind of hits home a little bit. And that's why
that's unfortunately reality for a lot of trans kids. Even if you support in every single thing that you can do for them, they still live in a society where they're very much hated. There's some new studies which I need to look at. I sent them to you guys, but the new studies that we're talking about, right? Like how much more this ideation has increased on these children in the states where their gender affirming care has been banned, or laws are starting to be made against these children.
that's very sad.
Supporting them was the best thing that those parents could have done. And this is a very personal story as well, but like my child struggles with these types of things, and you know, it's something I talk to my therapist about. Like there are things I still worry about, and you know, what I'm told all the time is you can only do so much. Like I'm doing everything that I can.
I commend you for that.
Continue to do that, right? And it sounds like those parents did everything they could, but that has nothing to do with like not supporting him would have been worse for him.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
It's not a guarantee. It reduces the numbers. The support reduces the numbers, but it doesn't eliminate it.
Correct. Unfortunately, as much support as possible, because they're even if they have parental support, they're still getting like bullied down from society and from school kids and from going into school and not learning about themselves in the curriculum, like not having representation. Like there's so much going against LGBTQ people and kids. It's a very scary place to be for sure.
You know what? I never looked at it that way. I'm, you know, like an older generation gay. So thank you.
For sure. Thank you for coming up and having a conversation with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks, Kaylin.
Yeah, it's super sad. Super sad. Yeah, it, like you said, it reduces the harm, but it doesn't eliminate it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it. Luca, how old are you?
I'm 48.
Have we talked before?
We have, yes.
Okay.
I disagree with y'all's little background there. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Why?
Well, because you shouldn't be worried about boys. They're underdeveloped children. They don't need you.
Are you going to just
they don't need
steamroll
you.
and say the same sentence over and over and over again?
No, discuss it if you'd like. Let me hear your position on why you are so fascinated with children.
Because I'm going to tell you, but you're not going to listen
You were
like
about
you,
to
like
say
you
it.
normally
No,
do.
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Really? You're going to not talk over me?
Go, man. Let me hear you. Let me hear your fascination. Why? Why are you fascinated?
Yeah, I know that you're trying to straw man what we're trying, the advocacy work that we're trying to do here. We're trying to break down gender roles. We're trying to break down stereotypes that puts people in boxes and says they can't express themselves for who they are. The next generation, we want to have an easier time than we did growing up because we were put into a heteronormative box and said that we couldn't be who we are intrinsically. And we had to fit into this role. We had to have girlfriends or boyfriends, and we had to be cisgender. We had to be straight. We're just letting kids tell us who they are. I don't want, if a child is not LGBTQ, I don't want them to be LGBTQ.
Okay, can you stop right there for a second? Can I just bring something up?
Okay.
What does being lesbian or being gay mean?
Same-sex
Tell
attracted?
me what it means.
Same-sex attracted?
Same-sex attractive.
It's
right?
orientation, biological,
right.
fixed
So
trait.
why are you wanting to talk about LGBTQ with children? That's sex.
It's biology.
Right, but you're talking about sex.
No,
it's
you're
about who you
sexualizing
have
it.
Sex with.
Nope.
You just said sex.
Is hetero? So hold on. When we teach kids,
it just came out of your mouth.
Hold on. When we teach kids about straight people, are we teaching them about straight sex?
You teach people about pregnancy prevention. That's what a sex ed class is about.
I asked. No,
it's
I'm not talking about.
teaching
I'm
the
not talking.
parts.
Stop talking about sex. We're not talking about that. Can
What
you
did you
answer
just
my
say
question? Heterosexuality. If we teach about a straight person in history, like a straight husband and wife, are we teaching the child about sexuality?
No.
So if we teach about a gay person and his boyfriend in classroom settings, is that teaching about sexuality?
Yes.
You're stupid.
Okay, that's mildly inappropriate.
No,
I'll
you're
tell you
just
how.
stupid.
Because
You're just
they're going to
stupid.
ask. Let me answer you.
You're
please.
special pleading for
answer
straight
you.
people.
Let me answer you. You don't want me to answer you?
Go ahead, answer.
Thank you. So when you're talking about heterosexuality, okay, you're talking about like how, in the realm of what you said, a man and a woman are married.
Right.
They are, whatever, have a child.
And I gave you the same scenario
Right.
for a straight
scenario.
couple.
They're going to ask, what's the difference? The difference is that's who they have sex with. It's about sex.
That's who they're in a relationship with.
For children.
What?
And sex
Luca,
is what you're advocating
you do
for.
this every time. Here's the thing.
I just don't understand why you.
I know, because critical thinking is hard. But here's the thing.
Leave the kids alone.
See, you're going to keep doing this. Leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone. You're not proving anything.
Why are you mocking that?
Because,
why are you mocking
because
that?
you come on the panel and you say the same fucking line every single time, and you don't listen.
Because
you choose to not learn.
Because you're fascinated every night. You think about.
I am fascinated with protecting the next generation to not experience the same isolation that I experienced growing up. That's what I'm fascinated with. I want less harm. I want less harm for the next generation of a marginalized community. You, however, you would like to protect straight cisgender kids. That's your main intention, Luca. That's all you care about. The gay kids, they can unalive. You wouldn't give a fuck about them. This is the difference between me and you. I want to protect every single fucking child in classroom settings. You want to protect straight kids. That's the difference.
That's not your job.
That's
Brandon.
the difference.
That's
the difference.
Job.
I can advocate. It's not the parents' job. What about homophobic parents?
Me?
Yeah, you heard me. What about homophobic parents?
Are you a parent?
Yes.
Children?
Yes, I have 12 kids.
See, you're so funny, man.
I know.
You just had another one?
Answer a simple question.
We had another one.
When do you have another one?
Me and Paige had another one.
Answer a simple question.
Yeah, me and Paige had another one.
I didn't know the new one was born yet. Sorry, this is a big thing. I
Thanks,
thought he had
guys.
11.
Thanks.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's a pretty exciting time. That's the difference, Luca. You're choosing to not listen, and you're straw manning the argument. You're making
You're literally lying.
You're making it seem like we're like predators when we're advocating for the next generation of minorities to not experience the same harm we experience as kids. I was an LGBTQ kid. Why would I not advocate for the next generation of LGBTQ kids to not experience the harm that I experienced? That's my fascination.
Let me give you the example, okay? You do not have children, correct? Correct. If you did have children, you would understand why people want you to leave the kids the fuck alone.
Mel
You
has
would
kids.
understand why.
Mel has kids.
You would understand it.
I have children.
You have children, and you would like someone to be talking to your child and trying to advocate for your child.
We're not talking to children.
Yes, you absolutely. That's what he says. He wants to be in schools advocating.
It's already in schools.
He
what
didn't
schools?
say he wants to be in school. He wants
I don't want to.
I know you probably shouldn't, to be honest with you.
The experts, the people who are educated on how to teach children, the people who are educated.
It's not your place. It's the parents' place. When you're talking about those kids have not developed yet. Y'all,
Nope.
None of y'all have taken a child development course. You've told me that before.
I have.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, same.
Leave the kids alone.
Do you not think that these kids exist? Like, do you think that the world is just full of straight kids? Is that the problem here?
Did I say that? Or
I'm
do you just like
asking.
fit in your narrative?
Did I say you said it? I said, do you think? It's a question. Okay.
Oh, so you
then-
acknowledge. Got it.
So then you're knowledgeable about the fact that that's not the case, and you still are against it.
No, I'm against it because it's not our place to talk about another person's sexuality that's under the age of
Great.
18.
Okay, perfect. Then stop
Under
talking.
the age of 18.
Then stop
you're not
talking
supposed
about
to talk
straight
about
people.
sexuality.
Stop talking about straight people then in classroom settings. Then
See, that's
deal.
that's
Deal?
no deal, because that's not how this world that we have to reproduce in this world. So at some point you have to talk about the reproduction
Got
or
it.
the prevention of the reproduction.
No, hold on. What
Everything
is?
else, you learn how to do your thing with some other dude. Go learn that somewhere else. They don't
Yeah.
need another.
There-
You continue to hypersexualize an
Need another
entire
dude like-
minority group. An entire minority group.
Fucking creepy.
It's super creepy.
It's fucking creepy.
Bro. You got to let boys. You're talking about boys, young children.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Just
You
leave
shut
them
the fuck
alone.
up. Yeah.
Leave them alone. It's disgusting.
Leave them alone.
Like, let them be them. They don't need
I
you.
agree. Let them be
The
them.
parents.
Literally
Let
what
the
we're
parents take
advocating
care-
for.
Let them be them. If they want to wear a dress, let them wear a
Right.
dress.
And they don't need you to fucking advocate
This says
for it.
let
If they decide to do
boys
that.
wear dresses. Let them
That's
be
right.
dressed. Let them wear
Right.
dresses.
They don't need your advocation for that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. That's where you're wrong.
I have a question, Luca. Do you know that when women were wearing dresses, that
You
somebody
don't even have children, so
Hold
you
on.
don't know what it's like.
Oh, God damn! I hope you don't have kids. Do you know that some women had to advocate to wear pants, and they had to literally change the gender They had to change the stereotypes. They had to stand up against the system that said only men can wear pants. They had to consistently do what we're doing. And they said, this system is wrong. We're going to fight against the gender stereotypes. This is what I'm doing.
You're solely talking about clothing? That's
Does-
the comparison you just made.
Yeah.
You tried to compare it with. So you're
Let boys
only
wear
talking
dresses.
about clothing. That's all you're talking about.
Correct.
That's all you want to advocate for. Is
In
to
this
let
life-
a boy wear a dress.
In this life, be better. Someone check their hard drive.
Seriously, what the fuck?
Yeah, when they, get that,
alone.
when they get that upset while they're hypersexualizing the community, there's fucking red flag.
Weird. Yeah.
Like, what does the background say, Luca? Like,
And it's not his first time here. He like continues to come back, which is even weirder.
he says the same line all the time. It's just so annoying. Hi, Walter. How old are you? Also, Transatlantic
I'm
Alice.
69.
Wait 1 second, Walter. Transatlantic. Transatlantic in the chat, everyone. Transatlantic in the chat. Thank you so much for that. I'm so sorry. I just blanked out. Walter, you said you're 69?
W.
Perfect.
Yeah, I want to comment. I have never heard so much hatred in all my life against gay people. I don't understand the
Walters are
hate.
friendly.
I don't understand it.
Oh,
Why can't they just accept their people too? What's
my-
wrong?
I was
What
not
have we
expecting you to say
become?
that. Oh, yeah. Hey, W.
What have we become?
Yeah,
W. Walter.
agreed. Walter, you're a W.
And yes, I think they should teach that in schools because it's not about sex. Two men, they represent family. They're family. What's wrong with that?
I have
It's
never
not
been
just
so
heterosexuals.
happy in my life, Walter. You just gave me faith in humanity again. I appreciate you.
Walter
Yeah.
needs to like have a seminar or something.
You're
They
the
wouldn't
best.
listen. I think they're full of hatred. They wouldn't listen. But people, there's nothing wrong with it. That is of the two men raising a kid is a family. It's no different than a heterosexual people doing it. It's family. Accept it.
Walter,
That's all I have to say.
Have an amazing night. You're like the best. You're the best.
Thank you.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
one. I was not expecting that. That was such a W. Faith in humanity restored, all to be taken away again.
Seriously though, anytime there's like somebody who's older that talks like that, like they really need to like speak up and just yell that shit out.
So good.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hi, Edward. How old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm really just here for Mel. Hey, Mel.
What?
What the fuck?
Is this speed dating or?
Absolutely. She's gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. I thought it was going to be one of those Mel's racist.
No, hell no. Hey,
Wait,
Mel.
no.
Should we all leave? We'll let you guys.
Like, should we here right now?
No.
I'm literally
I'm good
leaving.
with that.
You guys
Everyone,
are funny.
everyone, close your eyes. Okay. Well, the Mel speed dating is the next live. That's the next one.
Thanks, though. Appreciate it.
We told you your hair was on point tonight.
Yeah,
we told you.
wasn't lying. You are gorgeous, so win.
Oh, thanks.
We are looking for opposition, or dates for Mel. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going.
Either one. Either one's fine.
Either one's
I'll
fine.
take it.
Speed dating for Mel.
Hi, guest. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
I agree with it. I raised my son single, and he's 4. He wants to wear makeup. He loves wearing dresses. That doesn't mean he's gay. You know what I mean? Like it.
Yep.
It can be an option to have fun.
Correct. Yep.
I just
100%.
talked to somebody that has a daughter, and they have fun doing that stuff together. It's a bonding experience. Also, I see no issue with it.
100%. Thank you. We're looking for opposition, but I appreciate you coming on the panel. I thank you so much and appreciate your take.
Have a good one.
You too.
The amount of times we're getting caught off guard tonight. Usually people come up and are like, I'm here for Mel, and they tell me how horrible of a
Oh,
parent
I was
am.
waiting. I was hovering. I was hovering over the
Yeah.
thing. Hi, Tay. How old are you?
31.
Okay. What is your take on these topics? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel
Wrong
like
thing.
we should let the kids learn on their own. I don't
Let-
think we should teach them.
You don't think you should
Nothing.
teach them to do what?
Let them learn on their own.
Yeah. If your boy wants to wear a dress, why wouldn't you let him wear a dress?
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, why would we teach them to, you know what I'm saying, be gay and all that? Why can't they learn on their own?
You can't teach someone to be gay. It's impossible.
So, what was you talking about before this topic?
Yeah, so we can teach about LGBTQ in schools, but that's not teaching them how to be LGBTQ. It's just advocating for representation for a minority group in classroom
Yeah, I
settings.
must have got that miscommunicated. 'Cause
Yeah, you can't teach someone to be gay. It's literally impossible. I was taught to be straight my entire life, and I knew who I was at like 5.
Same here. But yeah, I thought we was on the 2 separate pages, that's all. But
Oh, no.
I believe you should let boys wear dresses and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, W. All right, thank you, Tay.
All right.
Have a good one. I know this is probably bad, but if I hear that accent, I get scared.
Every time. Every time.
Hey, Zapper, how old are you?
27.
All right, let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
So, like, you have no problem with boys wearing makeup or in dresses, right?
Correct.
I mean, it's safe to say, like, you think that they look good, right? Like,
If that's what makes them happy, go for it.
so why do you think little boys look so good in dresses?
No, I didn't ever make that. I know what you're trying to do.
Why do you personally think that little boys look good in dresses?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, and it's actually really kind of creepy. I've never made that claim. Stop strawmanning my argument. I'm saying let kids express who they want to do. Like, let them break down the gender stereotypes and let them wear whatever they want to wear.
No. You think it's a good idea, so you must think that
To let
boys,
kids be able to express however their style is, they should be able to express it for sure.
No, you say kids. On the prompt it says boys. So you think that little boys look good in dresses?
Does it say I say that anywhere?
If you're advocating for it, you must like it.
Do you think little girls look good at wearing little dresses, Zapper?
As far as children, I'm not making any claims on children.
No, go ahead. Go answer my question. Do you think little girls wear good wearing dresses?
No comment.
I'm
not the one with the prompt up there. You're the one with the says let boys wear dresses or makeup.
Yeah, let kids wear whatever they want to wear. Let them express their own style. You have no say as their parent to what their favorite colors are going to be, what their taste buds are.
Zapper. So Zapper, does it say it looks good when boys wear dresses and or makeup, or does it say just let them wear?
It says let them, but if you say let them, no. I asked him, do you think they look good? And he said, yeah, whatever they want. So if that's his stance, he should think that little boys look good.
Okay, so if the background said let girls wear dresses and makeup, would you make the same claim?
Why do you think that little girls look good in dresses and makeup?
So you would do that too. So you're just fucking weird.
Why do you think that little girls look good in dresses and
The
makeup?
fact that your mind immediately goes to sexualizing children is really kind of creepy.
You're the first person that's brought up the word
Hopefully the FBI is in the chat and they can check your hard drive. It's kind of creepy. We're talking about like letting people have their own individuality. Thank you. Okay, who was this? Oliver?
Yeah.
W. Oliver in the motherfucking chats. W. Oliver. Like, it's so funny that you people try to paint us as predators when there's more predators in the straight community than our community. So maybe go after them and also people in the churches who are going after little boys. Don't go after our community. That'd be great. Thanks. Like, Jesus, glass houses. Hi, EK. How old are you?
33.
All right. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely. I mean, people can express themselves however they want, and it's not our decision to have a say in that. I think that my only question is, are they equipped to handle the repercussions of that?
That's a good question. I think the conversation would need to be had, unfortunately, because of societal bullying. You would need to have that conversation, unfortunately, with your child. Say, listen, some people might not get your style. Some people might make fun of you, but always be your authentic self. Do not let bullying determine who you are authentically. I think that conversation, like you asked, has to be had, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, you can always have those conversations, right? But when you're in the moment and you're getting bullied or you're getting looked at or made fun of constantly, I mean, you just have to understand that that constant type of interaction can really weigh on these kids. So I just don't know if this is...
Well, anytime change is made to go against the grain, it's going to raise eyebrows. Like if your child's wearing like a color or something that's against what the quote unquote norm is, there's always going to be people who are in opposition to that because people are scared of change. Thank you, Danny. But I don't think we should cater to bullying or teach our kids to cater to bullying. Like if bullying happens, I don't think we should say, hey, just tone it down because bullies exist. I think we should say, be whoever you are. You have my support as your parent, and I will do everything I can to make sure you can be your authentic self.
Right. Nope, I get it. That was the only I was just scrolling and I saw this.
Oh yeah, you're good. Anybody else on the panel wanted to talk? No? Okay. Well, thank you, EK, for coming up. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Everyone double tap the screen. We're only at 13K. We have 170 people in here. Please, please, please double tap. Let's get to 25K within the next 10 minutes. Timer is being set. And if we don't get it, then I'm going to put it on. I'm going to turn the chat off.
That was a good Brandon W. You did fine all on your own on that one.
Oh, fantastic. We are looking for opposition. If you
haven't heard anything.
Yeah, hello? Like hello?
Like, hello?
I don't like not seeing you, Ness. It scares me.
Protect you.
Okay, thanks. It's like I understand now, Mel, why you like turn your camera on, because it's very weird because I'm used to seeing everybody. Jonathan says, "How's your day?" Been good.
I feel like I can't talk if I don't have my camera on. Like nobody knows I want to talk, and it's weird. I don't know.
I know. I'm like raising my hand, and no one is even. Echo was speaking about us all. Oh no, Echo saying things about other people in the community. Shocking.
Always.
I've never done that before.
No surprise there.
Wow.
Oh no.
Just like imagine building your entire platform just gossiping about people who are advocating. Like I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that personally.
Clock it.
Right, gossiping, betraying all your friends. I mean,
Just like you're gonna cancel everyone on here. That's
really
cool.
something to be proud of.
Like goodbye.
Like actually goodbye. Or?
Like that's not just go to bed.
We're all gonna go to bed now, or does nothing to better society, says SB. Letting boys wear makeup or dresses. Just, why does everything have to better society?
Like request.
Like actually
We're the
requests?
only ones that like our jokes. Does anybody in the chat get us? Do you guys get us?
Why would you let boys wear dresses and or makeup? Because if they want to, do it. What's wrong? What's wrong with expression, with individuality? Like, why are we so scared to break away from stereotypes? Like, we're just, and the funny thing is, like, if you consider like what a dress is compared to like what baggy pants are for men, there's like one seam that separates it. Like that's like this is what the upsetment is about. They're like, do not take away that middle part. Like what? Like they're like the downfall of society will happen if you take away that one piece of fabric in the middle. Society will fall. Oh my god,
That's so funny.
we are fragile AF, everyone. If that's this, if we're that fragile society, we probably don't deserve to be a society. To be honest. We are taking opposition though. If you don't think that we should let boys wear dresses or makeup, let's have a conversation. Any age. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm hilarious. Skirts were originally made for men. 100%. Yeah. I believe Roman like
Remember the guy that was talking about how pants were, oh, bye trainer. Pants were like good for your testicles.
Oh yeah. They hold in your testicle. Like what?
Like wouldn't I am a woman, who I'm a cisgender woman, so I don't know what it's like, but I feel like a dress would be more comfortable. Just
right. Hi Thomas. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 78.
I love that for you. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Hell no.
Hell why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good reason. Why would they?
Because they want to. Because they think it looks good.
No, it's bullshit. That is total bullshit.
So every boy has to like the clothes that you like, Thomas?
It doesn't matter what they like.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, hell no.
Fuck
They're
their
not old
legs.
enough to. They're not old enough to make a good judgment.
They can't like. They can't like nothing.
I'm sorry.
When can they start to like things, Thomas? What age can they start to like things?
Well, it's not whether they like things; it's how they're taught.
No. We're not teaching boys to like dresses. But what if you're like going in a store and the boy's like, I want to wear that, and it's like on the rack? What would you say?
It's called mind over matter. I don't mind and you don't matter. You do as you're instructed to.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, Brandon! I think you're saying that you give to children might be beneficial in this
No,
conversation.
you guys are all, you are the way you are because of your parents. You know that, don't you?
My parents were my parents were straight cisgender Republicans that taught me to be
What
straight.
the hell did you turn out like this? You never got your ass beat enough.
I did.
No, you
I did
didn't.
too.
You didn't. You wasn't beat enough. You have your ass beat
every other day.
Down in where I come from, where they put you in a fucking swamp and let you have alligator bait.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Thomas, are you advocating for unaliving LGBTQ
No,
people?
I'm not unaliving. They put you down there and see if you could survive.
Yeah, alligators don't. You won't survive with an alligator.
Maybe you
Yeah.
could. Maybe you couldn't. You take your chances.
Is this a Florida man? That's the funniest comment.
Chances?
You guys, I mean, you're advocating something that is not good
Why?
for the rest of humanity.
Why?
Well,
Fabric.
why?
We're talking about fabric,
Now,
Thomas.
let me ask you something.
Fabric.
Are you married? Are you married?
Yes.
You are married.
I just want to clarify one thing. Did you say why or did you say why?
Why?
I can't hear you very much. Hang on.
Okay.
You're being garbled here.
I hate that garbled.
So you are married.
Yes.
And married, you have children?
12.
You have 12 children.
Yes.
Adopted?
Natural. Why are you asking me this? I'm gay.
Because you're too young to have 12 children.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said, Thomas.
You don't look over 40.
Okay, that was not the nicest thing you've ever said, Thomas.
You don't have enough. You don't have enough life experience to be as smart as you think you are.
I'm
okay?
super smart, Thomas. Like, why would you not?
No,
Why?
that's true.
I
'cause
guess
Brandon's
you're a
actually-
member. I
Brandon's
guess you're a member of. I guess you're a member of the Mensa Society. Is that correct?
I'm 21.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. You got that many kids. That's ridiculous.
I love Thomas. I've
that's
always loved
amazing.
Thomas.
The thing about it is you're just like any other politician or
Any other, all of them. They're all the same.
I know. Let me tell you something. They all let their alligator mouth override their hummingbird asses. Okay.
where are we?
I hate it here. Okay.
Get me out.
I didn't rupture your eardrums on that one.
What's
did
a
I?
hummingbird? Never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You haven't figured that out yet?
No, I don't. I'm scared.
You're scared.
help. Tweeter.
How can you be scared? I bet you're afraid of spiders and bugs too, aren't you?
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, they're not my
huge fan.
favorite.
Have you?
My favorite.
I'll tell you what. I'm so not confused. I'm amazed that you lived this long without getting your ass beat. You know that?
I did when I was younger.
No, I'm talking about ass beat. You ever been in a street fight or a barroom brawl?
Yeah,
You have?
I have.
I bet you got your ass beat too, didn't you?
Every weekend, and I win every one.
And you won every one.
Yep.
Well, that's just, a lot of people say they win, but they don't really win.
No, I won.
Nobody
I
wins.
win.
Nobody wins in a barroom brawl.
I do, Thomas.
Oh,
Hold on,
what are
Thomas.
you, a kung fu guy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I am.
That's funny,
Thomas.
You ever, what? I'm having a discussion here with an intelligent human being.
You are.
Go back to the. You're not a Cro-Magnon, so you go ahead.
What? Okay, hold on, Thomas.
Yeah.
What? How would society suffer if a child decided to go against the gender stereotypes and wore a different outfit? How would that hurt anybody?
But why would he?
No, that wasn't an answer to my question. Yeah, because he wants to.
Okay, what if you're going to allow a child to do everything he wants?
No, not everything. just have their own personal sense of style.
And walk around with flowers in their hair and stuff like that.
If they want to put flowers in their hair, they can put flowers
Rings
in their hair.
noses and stuff like that.
Wait, what?
Put a ring in their nose like a cattle. You know what I'm saying?
I got my ears pierced against my will at like fucking 6 months old.
Well, that's tradition.
Oh.
So you're appealing to tradition. So everything in tradition is correct?
Negative. No, not everything.
Mm-mm.
Negative.
Nope. It's not.
No, everything in tradition is not okay. But it's humanity. If you look at humanity from the beginning of time, you say that, we're all a clusterfuck, okay?
Hold on. So, Thomas, let's talk about the founding fathers. The founding fathers wore wigs and they wore powder. They wore makeup.
You know why they wore wigs? Because that was tradition out of England.
Correct. So would you?
Because they were the judicial system, and they did that because they were supposed to be higher than the other peasant and peon.
So let's let boys wear wigs then, because it's seen as back then it was seen as a masculine attribute. Why not boys wear wigs?
We're not in England, and it's not 1620.
I'm not talking about England. I'm talking about the United States, the founding fathers.
I understand it. They wore that because most of the bastards were bald anyway.
Thomas, I can't. You have the worst views, Thomas, but you're actually really funny. Thomas, what?
Not Thomas being kind of a like.
Do you walk? I just want to question. Do you walk pigeon-toed? I just have a question for you.
What?
Do I want what?
Walk pigeon-toed.
What the?
What does that mean?
Pigeon-toed is?
No.
I do.
No, that's probably before your time. But anyway, go ahead, and I'm going to get out of here and let the other people come in, and I'll listen to them, and I'll laugh my ass off.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep,
because
do that.
I'm taking up too much of your time. I could talk forever and debut you on all this, but as far as the boys wearing dresses, that's bullshit.
But Thomas, why can't people be different than what you experienced? Are they still valid because they didn't have the same experience? They don't wear the same clothes that you do?
Let me tell you something. What's going to happen? You're teaching all our boys and our younger men to become feminists, to become women.
Feminists?
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Feminist is good.
Not in a man.
Why?
Wait.
Why?
Wait, Thomas, are you against? Wait,
let me
Thomas.
just say this. You know what?
Thomas, Thomas. Thomas.
What?
Are you against transgender?
Hell no. I don't like transgenders. I don't like homosexuals. I don't like lesbians, and I'm very prejudiced against them.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're talking to them right now?
I understand that. That's why I'm talking to you. I'm trying to convert you.
Oh
It's
you know what, Thomas? You've convinced me. I'm straight now. I wasn't.
Absolutely. I can see it in your eyes. I mean, after all, those big blue eyes down there are just tranquil and everything else. And I really appreciate you having me on. Now get the hell out of here.
Because of you, Thomas, I love penis.
Me too. I mean, wait, no, I don't. I don't like that. Damn it. I'm confused. What?
All right, Thomas, go to bed with an alligator.
Go to bed. Okay.
Oh man, that was. You do get some guests over here that are just different.
I just don't understand.
Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 19. Okay, I just want to say I'm
what
on
year were
your
you
side.
born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
I was born in 2004.
That's not how math works. Wait, that's not right?
Depends on the month.
I think that was right.
I thought it was
I think it would depend on the month.
5.
2005 is 18 and 19 this year.
Wait, but we are in December, like not December, October.
October. You could be right. You sounded super young. I'm scared.
Yeah, you could have been 19 for a couple months. Oh
yeah,
well.
Yeah, it depends on the month. Hi, OG. How old are you?
21, turning 22 on the 29th.
Oh my gosh. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Yeah, so So my main issue with this is like, when I have kids, I feel like I'm going to see men using the bathroom with my daughter. And
Oh, what the fuck?
Does that say anything about this topic on here?
Yeah, it does relate to that topic because there are men like you that think that you can call yourself a woman, correct?
I'm not a woman.
Wait, Brandon, you're a woman?
Well, you
I
look
didn't
like
think I
one.
was.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm just saying.
Things are happening so fast.
If you have a bunch of men wearing dresses, calling themselves women,
That's not what's happening.
what's going to happen to society?
That's not what's happening. What is wrong with fabric? Are you okay? Like, you think fabric is going to be the downfall of society? Fabric.
Yes.
Fabric.
I just gave you an example on how it's going to be a downfall in society, and you're just going to look at
Fabric. Do you know trans people have been using the bathrooms their entire existence, and it's never been a problem since the beginning of time until recently, when it's just a anti-LGBTQ talking point for the right?
I'm talking about today.
I'm talking about
Right
today
now.
too. I'm talking about today too. It was never an issue for
what are
trans
you
people to use their
talking about?
bathrooms. It was never an issue for trans people to use bathrooms.
But it's going to be an issue when there are men using the bathroom with little girls. Can I tell you how that's going to be an issue?
Men are not using the trans women are women.
Okay, but you can identify yourself as a woman and have a penis, correct?
Yeah, but that doesn't make you some type of predator.
Really?
Yeah, can you show? Can you give me two, out of the millions of trans women using women's bathrooms? Give me 2 cases where they have harmed a child in a bathroom. Of the millions of trans people.
Look it up, but I've heard of cases where.
Oh, it should be easy then. Should be easy. I just need 2.
2. Okay.
And then for those 2 people that you might find, I'm going to give you 100 cisgender men who have harmed kids in bathrooms. Does that mean cisgender men should not use the bathroom at all?
No, that means that I wouldn't want men using the bathroom with my daughter. That's what it means, and that's all it means.
Do you want
And
men
that's
using the
something that you don't
bathroom? Do you want
understand.
men using the bathroom with your little son?
Yes,
Cisgender men
because
who are
that's how it's supposed to
attacking boys in bathrooms. Are you against that as well?
No, because I'm allowed to be there with my son. I'm not allowed to be there with my daughter while she's using the bathroom with a grown man that has a 7-inch dick.
We're waiting for the source.
Exactly.
Where does that come from? That was very specific.
Very specific.
It should be so easy because there's so many trans people attacking kids, right, in bathrooms.
I'm not gonna lie. I got an exam tomorrow, and I'm not trying to look this up,
No, don't run, OG. Don't run,
I'm
OG.
not running, but there's
Don't
definitely
run.
been a case. And
Perfect,
look, bro,
perfect. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 2.
Listen to me, sir. I go to a top 20 university. I don't have time to be looking up.
I know.
the
Look, doing a
statistics
quick Google
behind.
search. You know why? Because you're a fucking idiot and it doesn't exist. Stop invalidating trans people. God damn it. I hate when people victim blame trans people when they can't even give me 2 out of the millions of trans people in bathrooms. Millions of trans people in bathrooms. You can't give me 2. Try again. Take the L.
You also, people don't send their daughters in the bathroom alone. Like, what are you guys so concerned about?
No source. That's called a giant L for that guest. Giant L.
7 inches.
A 7-inch L. That's what that was.
I love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
What?
Can't believe you're leaving me.
Canceled.
Instant canceled.
Instant. Yeah, that was like the biggest cancel of the day.
Just like the fastest cancel.
Like that's gonna last like a week that we're calling that out.
Irredeemable.
Trevor isn't loading in. Everyone keep double tapping that screen because there's likes up. Get the shares out there.
Crying.
You should be crying. Hey, Jack, how old are you?
Some bullshit.
Oh my gosh, how old are you?
Okay,
32.
you're ready.
32. So let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
That's some bullshit.
Why is it some bullshit?
Because you know it's bullshit.
Why?
Makeup ain't even fucking good for anybody. A boy wear makeup?
Sure.
I mean, there's Halloween. There's like one day that people get to.
No, let them wear
dress
makeup
up
all. Wait, if they want to
for
wear
fun,
makeup all
but
year, let them wear makeup all year.
Shit's goofy.
Why?
I guess you paint your nails too.
Oh, are you against that too?
I mean, I think it's goofy. It's goofier than hell, and you're advocating it. You think?
Yeah, I'm just
you think
asking you.
boys-
I'm critiquing your worldview, and you can't even give me a reason why. Can you like expand on your reasoning? You're just saying no, it's goofy. Why? Why is it wrong in your eyes?
All right. Well, let's take a look at bathroom signs.
Bathroom signs.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the man on the men's sign wearing, and what's the woman on the woman's sign wearing?
I mean, I think that's archaic. I don't think that needs
That's not
to.
archaic.
No, it is.
That's how nature works.
Hold on, I have a question. So the sign where the person's wearing the pants. Do women wear pants?
Yeah, but men don't. They wear dresses.
Ah, got it. So a woman can just walk into the men's restroom then, right? Because she wears pants.
No, the signs are implying male and female.
Right, I'm telling you, the little person wearing the pants, the little person wearing the pants. Do women wear pants? Yes or no?
You're really going to use that as
Yes, I am.
You get to use the men's room now.
That's a defeater for your argument.
So you think a Scottish dude that plays bagpipes and wears a skirt gets to go in the women's room now?
They can read what it says, like men's and women's. Some don't even have the image of that you're talking about, it's a bad analogy.
Well, I could tell you I've seen a bathroom sign one time that said that this bathroom was welcome to anybody, to whatever. It don't matter what you identify as. This is your bathroom.
Neutral bathrooms. I love that.
Goofier than hell.
Why?
I mean, a family restroom like the back of Walmart's has, that makes sense. But this
Why?
gender neutral shit.
Whoever deemed bathrooms to be like gendered. Like who decided that? Like it's some sort of like safe space.
I mean,
like you go in there and you go to the bathroom.
Society's decided for a long time.
Is society always right?
I mean, it's been right all this time.
Men used to be the only ones with restrooms.
Just because you guys.
Women were expected to use the restroom at home. You think we should go back to that?
I think everybody should use the restroom at home if they can do anything about it. Public restrooms are disgusting no matter what you use.
Why do you... What?
It's true.
Okay, so just get rid of all bathrooms then? That would solve the problem. Everybody go to the bathroom at home.
Might as well. That'd solve this whole issue with people wanting to go into bathrooms they don't belong in.
Okay, awesome.
Destroy all public bathrooms. All right, you work on that, Jack. We're going to work on inclusion for everybody to use whatever bathroom that they want to use.
Well, it's never been like that before, and now
it has. No, trans people have
always
always used the bathrooms.
I'll tell you when this all goofy shit all started. When Obama became president.
Oh, really?
That's when the goofy stuff started.
So trans people didn't exist before Obama was in office?
I didn't say they didn't exist. I said it started getting out of hand.
In what
more
way?
Mainstream. Trying to normalize.
Normalizing a minority group. How dare Obama do that?
20 years ago, we didn't see people walking around. 20 years ago, you didn't see. I can go to a concert right now and see 5 people that are legitimate trans, but anywhere else in normal life, you don't see nothing like that. Nothing.
How do you know?
What?
It's pretty easy to tell. It's actually quite easy to tell when someone's trying to fake it, but they're not doing a good job.
So you know a trans person 100% every time?
Can I give you a good example?
No. Can you answer my question? Do you know a trans
Can I give
person?
you an example of how I knew one time?
I really didn't ask for that anecdotal evidence. I'm asking you, do you know every time that a person is trans? Yes or no?
Most times, because you tell me a woman's got an Adam's apple sticking out.
Yes, women have Adam's apples.
Not like men got.
They still have them.
They still do. And what about trans men?
They don't got a full-on Z going on their throat.
A Z?
A what?
Like an Adam's apple coming straight out and then straight back. Like it looks like it hurts. Women don't got that.
Women have Adam's apples. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Mel, sorry, did you want to take some?
I was going to, but now I just have a face.
Are you guys okay?
You just...
Yeah, like Hollis said, he's a dude and don't even got Adam's apples. So you're saying women is just normally got Adam's apples?
Yeah, they're in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just cartilage in front of your larynx. That's all it is. And women have it too.
Is this these trans women with these Adam's apples you're talking about?
Cisgender women.
No.
Did you guys consider trans women to still be women?
Everyone has an Adam's apple.
Trans women are women, yes.
No, they're not. They're men.
According to who? Do you know the difference between sex and gender, Jack?
Do you?
It's the same thing.
It's not. It's two different definitions, and every single major medical institution
female,
disagrees
man,
with you.
woman. Same fucking thing.
It's the same thing.
Oh, Here we go.
Okay,
man, woman, male, female.
So hold on.
thing.
Are they So is male and man interchangeable? Like, can you interchange these words to mean the exact same thing?
They're the same thing.
Can you interchange the words? So every time I say the word male, I can say the word man and it will make sense. Yes.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna look at one of your homies and say, "Hey, what's up, male?"
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying every time you say the word male in a sentence, like if you're talking about someone over there, like that person is a male, you can say in that same sentence, that person is a man. You can interchange the words every single time. Yes.
I have no clue what you're saying. I feel like you're trying to trick me into saying something.
I'm not. No, this isn't the trick question. This is I'm just asking you, like, because you think sex and gender are the exact same thing, so you should be able to interchange the words, correct?
Yeah, male and female.
Yeah, so male and man are the exact same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
You can't just go changing your gender.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Jack.
You want.
Listen.
So
listen.
can I live life saying I'm a cat? Can my pronouns be kitty, kitten, cat?
You can't change species.
Why can't I?
Hold on,
Why
Jack.
can't I?
Hold on, Jack. Hold on.
Why can't I? Why can't my pronouns be kitty, kitten, cat?
You're a human
Why?
species. No one's saying that they're changing species.
You guys are changing gender. Have you seen the list? I'm sure you've seen the list of genders you can change.
No one's changing. Gender is socially constructed. Gender is socially constructed.
That for a laugh.
Yeah, gender is socially constructed.
I'm kitten, kitty, cat.
We made
That's
gender
that's
up,
my
Jack.
pronouns.
We made gender up, Jack. So here's the thing. If you see a group of male lions in the wild, right, and they're just playing in the grass, can you say, "Look at those men over there in the grass"? Because it's the same thing, right? Male and man are the same thing. So you can say, "Look at those men over there in the grass," talking about lions.
No, but that doesn't still mean that you can just go and change your gender because you feel like it. If you can change your gender, then I can be called kitty, kitten, cat.
All right, Kitty. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Kitty. My IQ was just going down. It was just slowly going down, that conversation. Oh my gosh. Jesus.
I'm still stuck on the you should have been sent with alligators or whatever the hell that was.
Oh my gosh. thrown in with the alligators. Was that the old guy? I forgot.
Yes.
Why is my heat thing being flagged? Hi, guest. How old are you?
35.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Sure. I have no problem with that.
www.w.com. We're looking for opposition though. I appreciate you jumping on. Opposition only in the box, everyone, please. I appreciate you all. Yeah, W guest. Hello guest. How old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Absolutely not.
Why?
That shit is nasty.
Why?
Oh God.
I just think, like, if my son puts on the dress, I'm putting him up for adoption. I'm not handling that.
Oh, you're a bad dad. Yeah.
Nope, I'm a man.
Yeah, you are.
I think
Again, I hate
that dress
society.
ain't sliding with me.
So your son says that he wants to wear a dress, and you would put him up for adopt. Do you have kids?
Yes.
You would put your child up for adoption if they chose to break a gender stereotype and choose.
Damn right. If my son ever asks for a dress, I will separate myself from him.
Oh.
I don't even want to talk to you.
Gross. Yeah, that's so problematic.
I don't even want to talk to you.
Thanks, Tina.
Jesus
I'm gonna go to bed and
Christ.
have nightmares now. All right. Well,
Like, the fact that people are out there like this is just fucking wild.
I know it's scary, honestly.
It is.
Wait, are you going to bed, Mel?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. I'll be listening.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, that was scary. Hi, Jessica. How old are you? Hello?
Me.
Hello?
Like, hello? Hello? Okay. Thank you, Jessica, for that insight.
Goodbye.
I'm like, goodbye, or... I don't think this is opposition. I think we're just cursed. Hi, Fly. How old are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good. Good. How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
I'm sorry, like, what's your question? That's a statement. It says let boys wear makeup. Personally, I think it's weird.
Why?
They can do whatever they want, but I just personally think it's weird.
Why?
I just think that's weird for men to do.
Why?
I just said why.
Okay.
No.
We're done here.
Like, what is that?
Why?
Why? I just think it's weird. Why?
Why? Because I think it's weird. But why?
Weird.
Because I think it's weird. Circular. Oh my gosh. My head. My poor head. Oh yeah, Brad Pitt did do a thing in a magazine wearing a dress. Circular. But why? No, Fly, you didn't have an answer. You just had, like, it wasn't like, we're trying to like pick apart your answer and critique your worldview, and you just keep saying the same stupid sentence, so it's not gonna.
Yeah, you keep repeating yourself over and over.
We can't have a conversation with you, honestly. Because we're like, why? And you're like, because. And we're like, why? And you're like, because. Like, why? Everyone keep double tapping the screen. Let's get to, we're at 25K, amazing. And 400 shares. Y'all are doing great. I guess we'll never know, right, Peachy? Someone said Pride Month is in June. Yes, we've extended it. We've talked to the High Council and we've extended it for the entire year. So, Congrats. We've talked to Elton John, and Elton John has confirmed. These are all friendlies in the box. Make everyday Pride Month. Exactly. Pride all year round. W. Pride should be all year round. Why not? I just want to cut all my hair off. Oh, okay. Do it. W Pride for sure. This brings out interesting people. Super interesting people. I gotta say.
They're different on your live, right? Than like on tweeners with this topic. Like it's a different type of opposition that comes over here.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong? Like what's happening?
I don't know.
And as soon as I put this on, we had opposition. I'm telling you, for some reason, when I wear a dress shirt, we get opposition.
Yeah.
The gender of the host makes a difference. Oh, interesting.
Hold
friend. Hi.
My biggest piece of information I wanted to input was the giant list of extremely well-known people who have worn dresses for various things. The first one that came to my mind is, I can't get that to focus, but Kurt Cobain.
Bridget.
Also Post Malone and many, many others. The people who have opposition to this are ridiculous.
Preach it. You're right. Yeah, and even like we had someone earlier that was she grew up in the 80s, and we're like, do you know how many like hair metal bands wore makeup and like very like considered feminine like dress, like their outfits were hyper like feminine back in the time? Like just let
So
people
true.
express themselves. Like damn.
So true.
I wore a dress one time. It was Halloween. My ex wanted to go as like the devil and his mistress, and I was the mistress. I didn't sign up for that, but I went. I remember like going and like doing the whole thing, and we went to a gay bar, and the host thought I was just like a cisgender woman. He's like, oh, we have a straight couple. And I was like, and he was like, what's your name? And I was like, Brandon. And he was like, oh my God.
That's great.
He like jumped back. He was like, oh my God. I was like, how's it going?
Just over the top to make a point.
Oh wait, what was that? You turned your camera on. What was that? Is that a 3D printed thing?
But of course, my entire life. That in particular, if I can get it to come back.
Was that a possum?
It was a possum.
No, that's amazing.
I have raccoons in the other room. I have all my stuff not in this room anymore, but this is a possum.
Okay, that's super cute.
I'll show something else in a minute.
I generally don't even like possums, but that was super cute.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me in.
Yeah, sure. How old are you?
22.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
So yeah, I have a couple opinions on this topic. First thing is
Can somebody block him, please?
Trust that. What was that?
No, they were just making farting noises. Just like be mature, or try to be. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Susie Q. Appreciate you. I'm always super scared to bring up other people. Yeah. Hi. How old are you?
Hey, I'm 24.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Why would we do that?
Because they want to.
It depends on the age. What age are we talking about?
Any age.
What do you mean, any age?
Any age.
I mean, I think there's enough mental issues in the U.S. Now you guys are just gonna keep confusing.
You think fabric is associated with mental issues? Fabric.
No, if you're just talking about wearing whatever they want, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what
But
the
not
topic is.
makeup.
Why not?
For a kid, girls shouldn't even be wearing makeup for like little girls.
When can girls wear makeup?
I mean, it's not even good for their skin, so
Yeah, when would you let your daughter wear makeup?
probably like 14.
Okay, as long as it's consistent for your boy too, that you let your boy wear makeup at 14
Why would I let him wear makeup? He's a boy.
because he wants to.
And you can't
And-
let them do whatever they want to.
Yeah, but
So
what's
if he
the
wants to do
harm?
something bad, I have to let him.
So, but that's not bad. What's the harm?
It is bad. He's gonna be confused. That's what it is. You guys don't
Makeup
even
doesn't
know
confuse anybody. It's just a form of art.
It
Are you
does,
okay?
It does.
You think that fabric can make people mentally ill, or makeup is harmful for someone's psyche? Are you good?
Yeah, confuse them how? Confuse them in what way?
I mean, that's how it starts. Like they think just
what
because they
start?
like dresses or because they like makeup or because they like mommy shoes. Oh, he's probably in the wrong body. He's probably meant to be a girl, and that's how it all starts.
Oh, you think that's how trans kids start? Is they wear? So what happens when the trans kids don't have access to that and they're still trans?
What happens if what? I'm sorry.
What happens if trans kids don't have access to any of those things and they're still
They
trans?
shouldn't have access to any of those things.
Why? If they're
Until
expressing
they're
their
18
if they're
and they
expressing their
decide
gender, no, there's no
they're
decision.
adults.
There's no decision being made.
You can't. Of course, everyone was confused when they're kids. Like that doesn't mean they have
Did
to
you
go
know?
through
Did you know your?
hormones
Did you
or
know your
pushing
gender
another
identity?
gender.
You have no idea
Like,
what you're
that's
talking about.
Way too
You
much.
have no idea what you're talking about.
I do. What do you mean?
What does trans mean?
What is it? Tell me.
Okay, you don't know. What's gender affirming care?
I don't know what that is.
What's HRT?
I don't know what that is. either.
What medication is puberty blockers?
To stop puberty?
Incorrect. So you're just nailing all these, right? You have no idea what any of these things are, and you have such a strong opinion on it because you're transphobic.
I'm not transphobic. You
Oh,
can do whatever
100%.
you want.
No, you
can
are.
identify as whatever you want, but don't push an agenda on the kids.
What agenda? To let
The
them
one
be
they're
who they are?
pushing. The one they're pushing.
To let them be who they are?
To tell people, oh, you have to use them, they, oh, I'm not a he, I'm not a she. No, like that's too much. What
Pronouns
is this?
upset you.
Let school be school for teaching important shit that's going on.
Teaching straight kids,
Not
right? Straight
stupid shit that,
cisgender
oh, I
kids.
don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm a girl. I don't know if
Got
I'm
it.
a
So
boy.
you
I don't
want
know
an
if you
you want the entire
way
so
too
you
confused.
want an entire
This only
marginalized
happens in America.
Shut
Like,
up. You want an entire marginalized community to experience isolation in school classrooms. What a great person you are. You seem really cool. You also have no idea about these topics because you don't know a single thing that I quizzed you on. Very basic thing. Like I asked you, what does trans mean since you're against trans people? You don't even know what trans means. It's adorable. It's really adorable. You are way over your head in this conversation, and you don't know what you're talking about. You just hold and harbor a bias against an entire minority group because they're minorities, and it's different than what you subscribe to or who you are. That doesn't make you a great person.
I want to understand why being trans corresponds with wearing a dress. A piece of clothing does not dignify one's gender.
Yeah, do you think that clothing inherently holds a gender? Do you think it can, like, clothing or colors can, like, hold on to a gender? Or be associated with a gender? Like, we made all these things up. And in fact, we changed our mind because originally pink was for boys and blue was for girls.
you are what you're born with.
What
If you
were you
want to
born?
act like
What
you're
were you
another
born with?
gender,
What were
then
you
that's
born
up
with?
to you. But don't make other people have to accommodate to your BS.
What were you born with?
If I have a vagina, I'm a woman. If I
What
have
happens
a
if you
penis,
don't?
I'm a man.
What happens if you don't have a vagina?
I'm a man.
What if you have vaginal agenesis and you're born without a vagina?
Okay, those are extreme cases. Like,
Not
chill.
ext-
We're
not
talking
extreme-
about
not extreme cases.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Nope,
it is.
it's not.
Yes, it is. We're
It's
talking
not.
about chromosomes and everything.
Chromosomes. What
So-
chromosomes do you have? Don't run. Do not run. What chromosomes do you have?
Oh, this shit fell off. Hello?
What chromosomes do you have?
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear us?
Yeah, you can.
And we know you can hear us.
Yep, we know you can hear us. What chromosomes do you have there, guest?
What's wrong? You don't know how to leave?
Oh, then
there
they
you go.
ran. Why'd
There
they
you
have to run? It's always that question. Because they know you lost.
Don't even know what chromosomes females typically have. Isn't that adorable?
They always say so much of nothing all at the same time.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. She was trying to Google 100%. She was trying to Google what chromosomes. Ah, my stars. My stars. Spicoli, I'm going to drop you down, but I appreciate
you're
you.
good. Catch you around. I'll still be around.
Thank you so much.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Billion, how old are you?
39 years old.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Why?
Because they want to.
And what about the ones that don't?
Then don't. Then they won't wear them.
Okay, so we have a division. We have people that like and people that don't.
Correct.
Okay, so why have to be something they have to be put out there like, oh, if you want to wear this or not, it's everybody's personal choice.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's personal choice.
Yep.
Do you think this is something that have to be shut out there for people to be like, wear whatever you want, get confused and stuff like that?
Not confused. If you're saying this is what I want to wear, you're not confused.
Exactly, but those are the ones that feel that way, and it's not everybody. It's just a minority.
Incorrect. Boys can any boy can look at a dress and say, "I want to wear that" because it looks cool to them. Go for it.
Okay, and what's up that with you? What that do to you?
I don't know what you just said.
How that make you feel?
Let them.
I know, but how that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel anyway. If the child's happy, then I would be happy.
So why you want to talk about childs?
Because children exist? Are you okay?
Children exist. I got 6 of them, but I'm asking you why you want to talk about children.
Yeah, you need, first of all, just like turn it down to like a level 5 because you're at 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So why you want to talk about children?
We're advocating for the next generation.
You don't have to do that because you're not a parent.
Oh no! Oh, we can advocate for the next generation.
You cannot do
of kids.
shit because you're not a parent.
No, I don't have to be a parent.
You are nobody.
I am nobody. But I have 200 some people in here
I
listening.
don't give a shit about how many people you have. You are nobody to talk about kids.
I know. Your man emotions are very hard to deal with.
So
I
what
get
is
it.
Your fag emotions?
I know. It's so hard. It's so hard being you, being a little insensitive little guy. I get it. I get it, little buddy. No, I get it, little buddy. Keep muting him while I block him, please. Thank you. You're fine. I got him.
You got him.
Got him.
I was like, that took a long. When he unmuted, I'm like, oh crap. Didn't block him yet.
Kind of funny that you know that I just requested for the chromosome argument. I'm happy to sit here, but that was funny.
Oh my gosh. Little man emotions tonight, I swear. Just like they get so upset over fabric.
You're so fragile.
Fragile. Our society will fall over fabric. Hi guest, how old are you?
14. Before I start,
yeah, no, that's not okay. You should just like not talk to strangers on the internet ever, and please go to bed. Go to bed. Like, Jesus. Oh man. Anyways, we talked to this person before. They're still in their go to bed times 1,000. Yes, stop talking to strangers on the internet, please. It's weird and creepy.
It's that one person in there.
I know.
Ugh.
Wait, who was that person again?
Sorry. It was the one that it was like we talked to them for a while and then it went circular and then at the end I think you just dropped them or they got jellyfished.
Did they get jellyfished?
I think so. Weren't they the one right before Alligator Guy?
Okay, I'm going to bring this person up. If you did send a jellyfish, remind me in the chat. Oh, no, not this. I feel like bring Thomas up. Thomas. I don't even know why. Hello.
Good evening. Good evening, my keyboard special singer guy.
Keyboard special singer?
Yeah, thank you. You were awesome.
I know.
But you didn't play any Prince, so I'm kind of mad.
Wait,
at you,
I did.
so.
Wait, if someone requested Prince, I love playing Prince.
I was Lisa, by the way. Remember Lisa?
Lisa, what?
The hater.
How many pages do you have?
I have 11.
You have 11.
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder if like you should stop being like the most hated person on the app, and then you wouldn't have to create other?
How could I hate when I believe that trans women are women?
Do you?
And gay is when you were born. You were gay from birth.
Okay. Okay.
I don't understand how I'm hating. I just don't like the belittling and the bullying that you guys bring.
Hate it.
Back.
Hate it. Right.
I mean, it's like, why not just drop them? You know what I mean?
Just drop. Instant drop.
Yeah. Why not?
Because I like embarrassing homophobes.
But why do what they do back? Like, it's not going to gain you anything.
Oh wait, you're Lisa 1983?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, you said I was a bad singer before.
Well, that was Lisa. Hello.
Oh, okay. Got it. So do you think that boys should wear dresses?
I was being a bitch.
Do you think that? Oh wait, are you gay?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you? Do you think we should let boys wear dresses and or makeup?
They can do it. Yeah, why not?
Perfect. Perfection. Okay. Here's that was Lisa.
Here's
Now
the
I know.
one, right?
Yeah, this is the one. If you sent a galaxy and you're still here for this guest, and you sent it for them because I don't remember, just remind me in the chats. I will drop them, but I don't know if we got it. I don't know.
I remember them, but I can't remember if they were dropped by.
Welcome back. Hello? OG? Oh, we couldn't find a source. Oh, it's this guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he took a giant L.
Wait, the one who's like top 20 college?
Yeah, super smart guy, but couldn't find one peer-reviewed study. Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Did you come back with a source?
Hello? I'm scared. Okay. He's still Googling. Oh my God. He's still trying to find the source. To this day, legend has it, he's still trying to find the source. Is that where 1.75 million comes from? Wait, what? Google is confusing. Yeah. It can be confusing for some people. Lisa says hello. I don't think he's passing the test. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's been 64 years. Yeah, I don't know. Any other opposition? We have 211 people in here. And this is the topic of discussion. Demi, have you seen this topic?
Yeah, I've seen this topic. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is the same as let kids be kids, just not from the Republican standpoint of let kids be kids unless I don't like what they're doing, even when it's not harmful.
Exactly.
Like people don't understand, and I have a problem with this. is you let your kid be a kid. You let your kid express who they are. If they are doing something that is harmful, like sticking their hand on the stove, then sure, intervene as a parent and explain why, hey, that is really dangerous. Wearing a piece of fabric, sure, you can have the conversation that says, hey, other individuals may not understand this, so you might be picked on. I want you to be aware of this, but I want you to be happy with what you're wearing. And if wearing X piece of clothing makes you happy, go for it.
W, it's exactly what I said. Only you said it better. Hi, Matt. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Let boys wear dresses and or makeup.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. You know, as long as you're not forcing the idea down people's throats.
Yep, we're just letting them. We're letting them if you're like shopping with them and they're like, oh, that looks cool. I want to wear that. Cool, go for it.
Okay, I will say, like, if I do, like, when I have kids, because I feel like I'm gonna have kids in my lifetime, and like I have a son, I think you need to like let him get to a certain age before he can make choices like that. Like I think it's too early at some point for him to want.
Would you hold the same
like
view as like if you had a daughter? Would you hold the same standard for your daughter?
Yeah, definitely. But like, I mean, there's what do you call it? Double standards or something like? Is that the word? The term?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where, it's just based on gender, like just not wearing revealing clothing if she wants to wear it. It's just not going to be allowed, I don't know what would be the equivalent of like makeup or dresses for.
Wait, why? So if your daughter wanted to wear, like, say something that was, like, what do you mean revealing?
Like, like she's what? 13 and wants to wear booty shorts and a crop top out in public. I just don't think that's a good thing.
Why?
Because why women wear clothing like that is for attention. And
no, incorrect.
No, incorrect. Absolutely incorrect.
It might be for some other people, but my daughter will not be wearing that.
No, hold. I want you to unpack this because this is like grape culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's okay for like 13-year-olds to be wearing like booty shorts and crop tops?
If they want to wear it and it makes them feel comfortable, then they should be able to wear it. This is what grape culture says. Grape culture says it's like an excuse. Like, you were SA'd because you were wearing the outfit that you were wearing.
Oh, no. No, I do not agree with that.
No, this is the equivalent of that by saying
that is nothing. What are you talking? Sexual assault and clothing.
Why wouldn't your child be able to? Why wouldn't your 13-year-old be able to wear something revealing? What would be the harm in that? Give me the worst case scenario. What would happen if they wore that outfit?
Okay, nothing physical is going to happen to my 13-year-old kid. Suggesting that is wild. But what's happen? The harm? What's the harm is the attention. That's the thing. You get looked at differently, and you can't say I'm not like speaking the truth. If you walk out of the house with sweatpants and hoodies, no one's going to look at your body. Like Billie Eilish does this all the time. She conceals her body.
Who is looking at their body?
What, people in public?
Who?
Like literally anyone in public.
And
that's not a good message to send.
What's the message?
The message is just like being like, it's just too early as a kid. Like that just shows that you're showing off your body, and you shouldn't be doing that. If you're a minor, you're like, I don't want.
What is the message? Are you again? Like, what happens when your child goes to the beach and they wear a bikini?
Okay, but that's situational. That's fine at the beach. That's normalized,
Hold on. Yeah, that's not. Go ahead. Sorry, Sam.
No, just like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Why is it normal at the beach, but you're not okay with them wearing what they want to wear out in public? You keep saying everyone will look at them, but you're not clarifying. Like, say what you want to say, like, fully. Don't
okay,
keep like.
Fine, fair enough. People in this world are disgusting. That's just how it is.
Agreed.
Society is not good. And people are gonna think things, and I don't want people thinking things about my 13-year-old daughter wearing revealing clothes, because that absolutely disgusts me.
Okay, so then you would be blaming your daughter for the actions of other people, right? So what she's going to wear is not going to dictate that. People that would do what you're talking about are going to do that whether she's wearing something revealing or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter what she's wearing.
It can completely slow it, though. Like it
fucking doesn't, and that is like the most harmful misconception.
Hold on, Matt. This is the grape culture we're talking about. You're saying
what is grape culture? Sorry, I don't know what grape culture is. What is that?
I can't say the word.
Okay, I got you.
I can't say that word on TikTok.
I thought you were referring to a genuine grape. I was like, what's going on?
I know it's really kind of stupid on TikTok. You can't say certain things.
I get that too.
So grape culture. So basically it's saying, I'm not saying that you were saying this, but the grape culture thing is you can't let people wear revealing outfits, because if you do and they get attacked, it's their fault that they're getting attacked. It's their fault that they're getting looked at objectively. It's their fault that they're getting any sort of harm happening toward them because they're wearing that outfit, instead of blaming the predator.
That sounds like Andrew Tate.
You're blaming the person who's going after them. You're blaming you're blaming the victim. You're not blaming the predator.
Yeah, and you saying they wear it for attention, things like that, like all of that.
So
I think you're kind of twisting what I'm saying. I'm not.
Hold on, Matt. Let me try this. Let me try this in different wording. Maybe it'll make sense. And I want to make sure I preface that I absolutely do agree with Brandon and Samantha. Is what you are doing, and I do agree with you. In our current society, when individuals wear more revealing clothing, they receive unwanted attention on a regular basis. But instead of blaming the individual that is just wearing clothing that they feel comfortable with, you should be making active steps to blame the individuals and call out the individuals that are sexualizing and giving the unwanted attention just because somebody's wearing an individual piece of clothing. So the example of going to the beach, you're like, oh, well, that's fine because that's a standard practice. Is you wear X, Y, and Z. Well, an individual wearing a crop top or an individual wearing a spaghetti shirt and booty shorts, they should be able to wear those if they feel comfortable and not have unwanted gazes upon their body or sexualized gazes upon their body and be able to go through their everyday life. The concept of grape culture is literally just that. So what you should be doing is calling out the perpetrators that are taught locker room talk, unwanted gazes, unwanted touches. As a bartender, I see this all the time, and I literally have to kick people out of the bar. These are the things you should be looking at of why is it perpetuated that it is okay for this unwanted gaze because an individual wore a piece of clothing that they wanted to wear or an outfit that they wanted to wear, and then somebody thinks it's okay to sexualize them just because they wore something that is a bit more revealing. If we look throughout history, it was told that women could not wear clothing that revealed their ankles because that was sexualization. And then it was skirts that came up to the knees. And then, oh, we got mini skirts or we got this or that. Is yes, individuals want to wear the type of clothing they want to wear. That's why we have this massive wide array of clothing. We shouldn't have to be punished because some individual can't control themselves.
That's a good point. You know, I will say what you're saying is true, and it is very factual that, you know, we shouldn't have people be sexualized and, you know, objectified based on what they're wearing as an article of clothing.
Sure.
You know, people should have the free choice to do that. But I will say there is definitely a line there, because you can't just say, okay, I'm going to wear whatever the hell I want. And
why?
Well, okay, because
Wait, Matt, what do you mean by whatever you want? Because we do have laws and regulations of what you can wear in public. There is such a thing as indecent exposure, so I would like you to elaborate on that.
Of course. So just like going back to my argument, I think it's fine once my daughter has. I'm just using my daughter as a context for this argument. Reached an age of like where she understands, like developed age, not 13, past 13, then I feel like it's much more okay for her to have more choice. But there is a line still with society being society, and her like not understanding the full implications of the clothing she might be wanting to wear. And that's where I just need to step in as a parent and not let her wear those revealing clothing.
No, that's the harmful part, Matt.
No, I understand that. Wait. Please let me finish. Go ahead. And, as Demi was saying, taking the step to call out the people that are looking and objectifying these women is a really good thing. And we needed to be doing more of that.
Here's the message that you're going to send. Ready? You're going to tell your daughter, hey, you can't wear this because there's bad men out there who will objectify you. So you have to make sure you cover up everything to hide yourself so these bad people won't get you. Instead of saying, wear what you want to wear, whatever makes you comfortable, there's going to always be bad people in the world. I do want to bring up, you said you let your daughter wear a bikini at a beach. You understand that there's predators at the beach as well. They will also be objectifying your kid at the beach. They will also be doing the unwanted gaze at the beach. All these things that you're saying are going to happen regardless of what your child is wearing. So instead of teaching your child, listen, wear what you want to wear, and tell the people who are inappropriately looking at you or inappropriately touching you to go fuck themselves, you're teaching your daughter to be scared and to hide who she is and hide what she wants to do.
Daughter.
It's not protection.
Right. It's not.
I think it is because you say they're going to objectify no matter what. I beg to differ. You will be objectified much less if you wear clothes that are less revealing. That is 100% a fact.
Matt,
people are drawn to people wearing less clothes. That's just how it is. There's no way.
Let's back up. That's incorrect, but I want to back up for a second.
Okay, how? There's just that one part. How is it less? You get more attention by wearing less clothes. That's just how it is. Men are like seen as hot when they don't have a shirt on and they're showing their abs and pecs off. People are going to look at them more. That's just true.
But the argument that predators are not going to be if they are a predator.
They're a predator. Right? They're a predator.
They're going to. Your child can wear a parka with a hat on, like a gigantic coat and a gigantic hat. If they are that way, they're going to look at your child that way. So instead of appealing to predators and being like, let's change everything around, make sure we do everything around them, and teach your child. Well, and then if you dress this way, and you get attacked, that's on you. That's not on them.
Right, because what about when she does get older? Because you keep saying this predator thing. Do you think predators just stop when girls hit a certain age?
No, but she has the intelligence to make that choice for herself.
Okay, so she has the intelligence at that point, but has no understanding of how to protect herself or how to deal with that because you've...
Wait, what? I think she cut out.
Sam, are you there?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Now we can.
There we go.
Okay, sorry, I got a call. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh,
martial arts class, real.
When she hits a certain age, there's still going to be predators, and then at that point, you haven't taught her anything.
No, I will 100%. You gotta. Again, I'm agreeing with y'all, but there is a line. Like you can't just. It's not all or nothing. There's an intermediate point.
Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian? Like my dad's a Christian and I kind of go to church, but sure. Not like I'm not really I wouldn't call myself a Christian. No.
Do you know? So you might have some deconstruction to go on because there's verses in the Bible that teach women to not.
I don't know any Bible verses. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Well, there is like a very strong theology to not make your brother, like women, don't let your brother in Christ sin by tempting them with your body. Like it's taught that women are to be all covered up because we don't want to make the guys sin, right? We're trying to like appeal to that. That's an inherent thing in Christianity because I was raised Christian. I was Christian for 25 years. But that's taught. It's taught to wear decent, to wear everything decent. Everything has to be covered up. You want to make the brother sin. Don't want to make the brother like fall to sin. Is the verse. It's just a very, it's an interesting concept that you have to kind of like look at because I used to have your same viewpoints, Matt. I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, like don't let people like cover up everything in that way that people won't be attracted to that, and then you won't get hurt. The problem with that is it's a form of victim blaming because you're saying if you wear this and you get SA'd, then that's on you because you're inviting it because you decided to wear this revealing outfit and that's why they were looking at you. No. Men control your fucking emotions. Men control your wieners. Like, stop putting this on girls who are just trying to wear what they're trying to wear.
That's fair, but then it's just like, don't rob me because it's wrong. Like, that's just not how that works. People are gonna do it. You gotta like.
Matt, I'm actually curious if you're aware, and I'm stepping this up to like extreme examples. Being an being an SA survivor, I really do want to know if you know this.
Okay, wait, pause really quick. I'm so sorry about that. I just want to address that right away. That's.
Well, I absolutely appreciate that. What I want to make you aware of.
For talking about that.
What I want to make you aware of, especially because we're talking about grape culture and wearing what you want, et cetera, you do realize that predators, already have a type that they're looking for. You could be in full sweats and with a, baseball cap on, and you're just as likely, if not more likely, depending on the statistic that you are looking at, to be targeted as if you are wearing booty shorts and a crop top. This is actually scientific studied data that we have looked at. When I was SA'd, and I'm not going to go deep into it, I was literally wearing a pair of jeans and a baggy ass hoodie sitting in a bar. I wasn't calling attention to myself in any way, shape, or form. It's literally that I was somehow, some way their type. Their eyes were already on me. It did not matter what I wore. I understand where you're coming from. I agree with Brandon. I used to be that individual of, oh, why is somebody wearing that? They are drawing attention to themselves. It was a reason that I didn't wear a lot of quote unquote risque clothing. Again, I went through the differences of what risque has been through time. Is now I just wear what I want to wear, but I'm also aware of individuals can just be shit individuals. So having self-defense classes, having a parent that teaches you, hey, just be aware of your surroundings. These are how we combat this. Not giving the answer, if you have a son that you're raising, not saying, oh, boys will be boys. Like calling out bad behavior when bad behavior exists. If you're in a locker room and you hear somebody talking about, and I'm going to move it off children for a minute because I always feel uncomfortable talking about children, but I understand the background and how everyone runs the children. You're in a locker room and you hear that locker room talk of, oh man, did you see that nice piece of, you get where I'm going with this, or, oh, did you catch the rack on that bartender? Calling out that behavior of, hey, that's not cool. That's a human being you're talking about. Calling out this behavior, this is how we slowly fix the problem. Telling somebody that you wearing a crop top or spaghetti straps or X, Y, or Z, that is telling them that they are doing something wrong. That is what is known as victim blaming. I understand you want to be protective of your child, so I would say go forthright, teach them how to defend themselves, teach them how to watch their surroundings. Go about these things, but never make them feel that they're the one doing something wrong, because that is victim blaming. And that is something that I had to go. I went through multiple years of saying, I called it upon myself. Maybe I wore my hair wrong. Maybe my sweatshirt or my hoodie was too bright. Maybe the jeans that had rips in the knees. Maybe that I spent 10 years blaming myself for what happened to me. And this is not something I want to see to happen to other individuals. So it's calling out the perpetrators, not the victims.
I agree with that. And that is a very good step in society to have. And I think we should do that because, you know, all of this objectifying is really sick. And, you know, as much as I want it to go away and as much as any sane and good human want it to go away, it's just not fully going to go away, just as other issues in the world. But trying our best to do it is
I agree with you. I don't think we will ever have a world without shit people. I 100% agree with you. That is why I give the caveat of, yes, we can call this out and we can try to make things better, but the biggest thing you can do is not victim blame the victim, but to teach them to protect themselves to the best way possible. Sure, you can have a conversation with X individual. I don't care if they're a 13-year-old or a 20-year-old that says, hey, that may draw more attention to unwanted attention, because that is true. It may draw unwanted attention, but if they're still comfortable wearing that, make sure they know how to check their surroundings. Make sure that if they go to, and again, bartender, make sure they cover their drink. They don't leave it alone. X, Y, and Z. We keep the victims protected. We do not blame the victims. That is what I'm trying to, and I know I'm going around in circles at this point, but I'm trying to make that point.
I got you. No, you made 3 points. I addressed one of them, which was, you know, just society being society. And then second, now I'm addressing victim blaming, and definitely should never, ever blame the victim here, because if everyone goes through a traumatic event like that, it's horrible. And you're just trying to recuperate and recover from that event. And that's really tough with any trauma. And especially since women are just weaker and can be taken advantage of just physically, which is sick, but you know, like that's just how it is. So completely agree with you there. However, we're just going to disagree on your first point that you made when you started, where you were talking about physically weaker. I think someone said weaker (?) in the chat. Mentally, definitely not. Anyways, sidetracking. So first point where you said that you were talking about some statistic where you're going to get the same amount of attention even if you wear baggy clothes. That's where I'm just going to have to disagree with you. And that's where we've been disagreeing this whole time, I feel.
I think
I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion between us.
Matt, that wasn't the claim. The claim was that most...
It was the claim, though. I promise you that's what they said.
Okay, all right. Thank you, dearest Ann. Also, the claim is that most SA victims are not wearing revealing things. Was like, here's the phrase, clothes are not consent. That's the big thing. Clothes are not consent. Victim blaming... And we used to do this. W. Dearest in the chat, everybody. We used to do this to people. If someone was essayed, the first question we would ask is, "What were you wearing?" What were you wearing?
It's not used to do this. It's still done.
People still correct. People will still ask that. It'd be the same thing as if someone walked up to me right now and on the street and punched me in the face, and someone said, "Well, what kind of expression did you have? Like, did you look in the wrong way?" No, stop doing that. Stop pointing the finger at the victim. The thing is, these people will always exist. Just acknowledge that the victims are not the issue. And do not cater
Can I readdress my words when you're done, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm just tired of people saying that, and this topic brings this out a lot. Because they say, don't let boys wear dresses because bad people exist. So don't let them express themselves because bad people exist. Don't let girls wear what they want to wear because bad people exist. You are pointing the finger at the wrong fucking person. Like, we understand that these bad people exist. Do not cater to these bad people, because these bad people, regardless of what you wear, like this topic, bullies will bully your child whether they wear a dress or whether they wear jeans. Bullying will always exist. So the option is be your true authentic self and live authentically and express yourself and get bullied, maybe. Or on this hand, hide who you are and get bullied, maybe. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't understand the disconnect. Sorry, Demi, go ahead.
No apologies. I want to be very clear. I am fully aware that certain pieces of clothing and certain dress styles will bring more attention. I never said that's not true. Informing the individual that it will bring more attention, that is one of the things you can do. Are you okay with this extra attention? What I was specifically bringing up about the SA is it did not matter whether they were wearing revealing clothing. A actual predator that is doing more than the, quote, extra attention, i.e. they look at you too long or whatever it is, going that step further, putting their hands on you, encroaching in your personal space, or worse, and I really don't want to get into it because we've already discussed that I am a survivor of that, is the ones that will go that extra step. They will do that awful thing to an individual. They do not give a shit what you are wearing. It could be the fact you're 5'6". It could be the fact that you have blonde hair. It could be the fact you have green eyes. It could be the fact of matter of availability, circumstance, or wrong place, wrong time. All of those weigh in far more than a piece of clothing that you are wearing. So I never said that an individual that is wearing a crop top won't garner more looks than an individual that is wearing a sweatshirt or a hoodie or whatever that is, because the natural human things, and I hate putting it that way. Sure, but again, do not blame the victim for wearing those pieces of clothing. Give them the possibilities of repercussions, and if they are okay with doing that, give them the means to protect themselves. If they are not okay with do that, give them the means to protect themselves. Call out bad behavior. Again, we do not victim blame. And Brandon, you couldn't have said it better. Is you could you don't mind if I use you as an example, do you?
Go for it.
I'm going to even take it off the topic of girls for a second. So Brandon, you are a GAY man. You happen to wear a flamboyant shirt out, and somebody decks you in the face.
Yep.
You're not going to get, oh, what did they look like? Da 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 da. You're going to get, oh, well, you kind of brought that on yourself because why did you have to be so flamboyant? It has lessened in the past decade. I would say it's lessened a little bit, but it still happens. And if you talk about the 90s, hell, if you were a man wearing flamboyant clothing, or you were a woman wearing quote unquote guy clothes, baggy jeans, or whatever, we'll call it mechanic wear, just because I see more mechanics wear that, and that's stereotypical, so you can call me out for that, is, oh, that's a tomboy, or they're a insert slur here, or yeah, they're GAY. Like, this is shit that happens, whether you're cis, whether you're straight, whether you're trans, whether you're gay. Your clothing should never bring about harm in any single way, shape, or form. You call out the bad behavior. You don't call out the victim. Yep. I don't know how many times I can say that. I feel like I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to be quiet for a moment.
Just stop catering to abuse. We're catering to bullies. We're saying, well, you know what? Let's change everything about you because we don't want the bad people to see you or to look at you weird. Stop it. Stop it. Be your authentic self. Do not cater to bullying. Stand up to bullying. If you see someone else getting bullied because of what they're wearing, stand up to that. People are, our focus is in the wrong direction. We're just like Demi was saying, well, what were you wearing? What did you do to bring that on yourself? Nope. And someone, I forget who said this in the chat, but I appreciated it, about the Christian ideologies, which is so true. I totally didn't even realize it before this moment, that in Christianity, women are taught to not tempt men. It's a verse in the Bible. Don't tempt men. Cover up, because you don't want them to. Don't cause men to sin. Is the verse.
This is, and God, I really didn't want to bring this up, but I mean, this